we go back to work, and and he's in a little bit of a funk, but it's a great scene, as you can see. Brad and Bruce, Durnsies are flying. So, 45 minutes into it, I hear the laughter. I hear the laughter from Quentin. I'm like, oh, no. Now I can go in and I make a few jokes as well, and we get the laughter going. And Brad's just Brad, who's always cool as a cucumber. So everything's normal. And I just say, hey, Quentin, can you just tell me a little bit about it? You never really discussed the shot you want with me. He's like, I don't know why it's so difficult. I just want it from the perspective as if I was a little kid. I was a kid. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I went back and I said, this is what I think we need to do. So draw it up like something like this, Barbara. And Barbara's like, really? You think that's it? You think it's that simple? I'm like, yes, I do. I think it's that simple. She came back with a little sketch, and a week later, we're shooting it. And it's spectacular. It's a wonderful piece of, it's a Jackie Brown book. It's a wonderful piece of cinema. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I could watch Brad Pitt drive all day. Like, I love the scenes of him driving in this movie.
I have spent all day.
And by the way, the shot, in case it's not obvious, the shot he's talking about is that shot where Brad is driving by all the signs.
Right.
Because we created all the signs. It's like, that shit doesn't exist. So we actually, it was very one from the heart, all right? So we kind of created all these things, and he just kind of drove in this interesting little circle, all right? And you only saw the tops of the signs, and then we created the little power lines there. But the whole idea was to...
It was a parking lot.
Yeah, it was actually interesting, though, because it was like, the way I wrote and talking to them about it, I go, well, I kind of want it to be like one from the heart. And they go, so you want it to look fake and phony like their models? I go, well... No, I don't want to go out of my way to make it look like it's fake and phony like models, but if it looks a little bit like that, that's kind of okay, all right? I don't mind it having a little bit of artificiality, but I don't want that to be the point of the shots. But also I don't want to kill myself and make it look realistic either. There's a 30-70.
Right. Yeah. Well, I wanted to ask about, speaking of Brad driving, the logistics of some of the stuff where he's on the freeway. I mean, like, how long did you have to shoot that? How much of the freeway did you have to shut down? I mean, were you shutting down the 101 in the middle of the day? What was...
Well, the 101 we were able to do that. That was about was that an hour or 2 hours?
We did that in an hour.
Yeah, we only had the 101 for just a little bit, so they gave us an hour.
They gave us 2, and we finished early.
And we finished early, and
it wasn't a full closure. It was a rolling break. That was 5 exits apart, so we had to time. I had to time it, but. It was nerve-wracking. At the time, we also closed Hollywood Boulevard, and we also closed Bronson for that one shot of them getting on the freeway. And so we had to, we had to cue the picture cars after the freeway was closed, after the rolling break was happening, cue the cars on the freeway, then listen for when they were arriving so I could see them, so I could cue the cars on Hollywood Boulevard and Bronson, and then get action at the right time, so they were coming in and there were cars heading in both directions. And we did 3 takes. The first one and the first one and the third one were good. The second one wasn't.
But then when we were driving with Pussycat, all right, that was on the Marina Del Rey freeway all day, and then later again on another night, all night.
Something you mentioned before when you were talking about watching dailies on video or something. It made me think, so on this film, when you're shooting on film, do you guys still do film dailies, and do you watch them with the crew and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we definitely do film dailies all the time. The simple fact that also it's like when we're conforming our negative cut, that is literally the footage we're using as our daily footage that we shot, that we printed. But the answer is yes, we do. But the other answer is, after week 3, I get tired of it. So like other people can do it if they wanted to and everything, but at a certain point, I stopped going because it's exciting at first, just to do it with everybody and to show up and look at the footage. But I know what I shot. I mean, there's from time to time there's something that's so cool that I want to see how the crane did this or that and the other. So the special whirligiggy kind of thing to pull it off. But I was there. I watched it happen. I don't, if there's a problem, I can go and look at dailies for the next 6 hours. But if it's not, I'm fine. And part of the other thing about that is, I'm very much kind of a guy. Again, I think it's one of the things he knows about me and why we work well, because he knows that knows this is kind of how it works, is I'm kind of able to do what I want to do in the most like kind of creative, open way I can, partly because I'm pulled along by the process. The process pulls me along. Whether it is like, okay, if I dealt with the whole movie at one go, I would maybe climb under my bed and I'd come out. But I can deal with it a scene at a time. That's why anytime I start getting really antsy is when you want to ask me too many questions in the huge big picture of it all. And it's better to just kind of deal with each sequence at its own time. Don't ever ask me what we're doing 3 weeks from now. I never fucking know what we're doing. I know what we're doing tomorrow, and I know what we're doing the day after tomorrow, and I have an idea what we're doing the day after that. But that's about as much as I want to know. So I'm pulled along through the process, and so consequently, at a certain point, like when I'm making the movie, I'm really all about making the movie. I mean, other than trying to get my vision on screen, I'm not really thinking about being in the movie theater that much. I'm not thinking about what's going to happen to the movie after it's over. No, I'm here with my friends and my family, and we're making the movie, and we're living this really wonderful, creative, exciting life, and this is what it is. Now, when I watch dailies too much, I start editing it in my mind. And that's, I don't want to get there. And I love that. Believe me, there's a time towards the shooting, I want to be there. But at a certain point, no, that's that